So Ezra's being told, go and declare to my people their evil deeds, and to the children the iniquities which they have committed against me, so that they may tell their children's children that the iniquity of their parents have increased in them. They taught it to their children. The children don't know, and they committing iniquity like their parents. For they have forgotten me and have offered, listen, they offered offerings to strange mighty ones. Don't you see? Jesus is a strange mighty one. Here we go today. Christ is a strange mighty one. God is a strange mighty one. And our people are offering offerings. They're giving their time, money, energy, effort to a strange mighty one who our forefathers did not know. Was it not I who brought them out? All right, the Most High about to go into he's about to go into some of the things he's done. He's about to go down a list. Was it not I who brought them out of the land of Egypt, out the house of bondage? But they have angered me and despised my counsel. This so when the people get the word of the Most High, they normally despise this word. Despise his counsel. He says, watch, once again, some of the men was told to do things they may not want to do. Pull out the hair of your head. What would you do if the Most High tell you, especially the women, what would you do, ladies, if the Most High tell you, pull out the hair of your head? Would you pull out your hair? You better pull out the hair of your head and hurl all your evils upon them. For they have not obeyed my Torah. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to, have you listened to the instructions, to the directions? Because this is what the Torah is. Instructions, directions. They are a rebellious people. Here we go today. We are a rebellious people. And the Most High asks a question, how long shall I endure them? He's telling us today, how long do you think I'm going to put up with you? You committing iniquities, you're doing things, and some of us come within the borders, committing iniquities, bringing iniquity into the borders, and then doing them. He's saying, how long shall I endure them? It says, on whom I have bestowed such great benefits. He's done such great things for them, and they're doing this. For their sake, I have overthrown many kings. I have struck down Pharaoh with his servants and all his armies. I have destroyed all nations before them. The Most High is telling them, I destroyed all the nations before you, and scattered in the east the people of 2 provinces, Tyre and Sidon. I have slain all their enemies. But speak to them and say, thus says Yahuwah. He's saying, speak to them. Go ahead. Tell these people. Speak to them and say, surely it was I who brought you through the sea and made safe highways for you. He says, where there were no roads, I gave you Moshe as a leader. He gave Moshe as a leader and Aaron as a priest, and provided light for you from a pillar of fire. These are the wonders he's doing, and did great wonders among you. We can't go through the whole list of all what he done in the wilderness. They saw and experienced it, yet they taught their children how to commit iniquity. You see how we slap the Father in his face? We slap him in his face, and then when he hit us back, we're crying. We're crying out to him, why are you hitting me? Why? Your child doing something wrong. My children, when they done something wrong, they got hit. They got what I got, a whooping. And it didn't kill them. It made them better. Why do you think they do not want us to whoop our children today? It says, yet you have forgotten me, says Yahuwah. This is what the Most High is telling them. You have forgotten me. Thus says the Almighty. Listen up. Thus says Yahuwah Almighty. The quails were assigned to you. I gave you camps for your protections, and in them you complain. All right, here we go. They complain. We complain. We complain. We complain about little things. The last video I put up, a message to pastors. There was a complaint come in. I tried to respond. I don't know what. YouTube is doing some things I don't understand. I see it and I can't respond, and then it's not showing up. But there was a complaint about the picture, and the complaint was, why is there Bishop Eddie Long in the post and he's dead? And I'm looking like, look at this. Did you get the message? And this was for pastors. They don't understand. There's a complaint over nothing. The work I put into doing these videos, the hours I putting together the scripture. I took 1 minute to find a picture. I Googled Christian pastors. I saw some pictures of pastors. I clicked on it, and that was it. It was that simple. I don't know who all was in the picture. And since he made the comment, let me go ahead and address it, since I couldn't address it. I went to Bishop Eddie Long's church, Missionary Baptist Church website. Do you not know it's still going in his name? There was a daily devotion with Bishop Eddie Long. Did you know this? Whoever made the complaint? So, there was some type of live feed they have, and this is dealing. Bishop Eddie Long's name still goes on. He built it. It's still there. So who's ever over it, that message is to them. So, yeah, his name, his face okay to be in there, because his ministry goes on. But we complain about little things. I'm like, did you get the message? You have not exalted. Watch this. You have not exalted in my name at the destructions of your enemies. He destroyed the enemies and they didn't even give him yada. But to this day, you still complain. And our people to this day, but the Most High saying till this day, you still complain. This word is true for today. Where are the benefits which I bestowed upon you? He's asking them another question. Where are the benefits? He bestowed benefits on them. Where are the benefits? When you were hungry and thirsty in the wilderness, did you not cry out to me, saying, why has you led us into this wilderness to kill us? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness. These are some of the complaints. He says, I pitied your groanings and gave you manna for food. You ate the bread of Molochs. They ate the bread of Molochs and complained. Yes, our people today will benefit from the Most High and they will complain. Yes, you did this, but can you do that? Can you do this? When you were thirsty, did I not cleave the rock so that waters flowed in abundance? Because of the heat, I covered you with the leaves of trees. He says, I divided fertile lands among you. I drove out the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Philistines before you. What more can I do for you? The Most High saying, I've done all of this. What more can I do? These people can't be satisfied. Now you understand. They were wicked. And you can't satisfy wicked people with righteousness. They're going to continue to be wicked. The Most High is asking the questions, what more can I do for you? I've done all of this. He says, thus says Yahuwah Almighty. When you were in the wilderness, at the bitter stream, thirsty, and blaspheming my name, I did not send fire upon you for your blasphemies. He's saying, I could have rained fire down on you. But he says, I didn't do it, but threw a tree into the water and made the stream sweet. What shall I do to you? The Most High is asking questions after questions. He has questions for us. And he's asking, what shall I do for you, O Yaakov? You would not obey me. What more can the Most High say to you? What more? What more can he do for you? And you don't obey him. O Yehuda, I will turn to, we're in trouble. Look, Gooey, where are you, Gooey? Listen up, Gooey. Don't listen to these false people that call themselves Hebrew Israelites. The law was given to us, and it wasn't given to Gooey. It wasn't given to the other nations. you have to take, you're not going to be in the kingdom. You're not going to make it. You're doomed. All of these. And then Gooey looking like they're taking their word as if it's the word of the Most High. And these men are wicked. Listen up, Gooey. Listen at this word. You have not obeyed me, O Yehudah. I will turn to other nations. You see, Gooey? I always give Gooey Isaiah 56. When they come to the channel, a lot of them don't understand this. They don't understand what's going on because nobody is teaching the word of the Most High. For that reason alone, I created this channel. These people are not teaching the word in truth and in righteousness. If you are truthful, and yes, I'm angry right now because we have many teachers, but they're not teaching the truth of the matter, and they're leaving things undone, and they're saying things they shouldn't say, and things that they should say, they're not saying it. So Gooey, I tell them, Isaiah 56, you better cleave to his covenant. You better keep the Shabbat. Don't you listen to these wicked people. There's a place. He has a place and a name for you among his people. And they say Isaiah 56. Some of them don't even want to. They don't want to take the time to go read Isaiah 56. I've been in conversation with them. I know how they think. They don't even want to take the time to see what's there. But here he is telling Gooey. That's why I say, Gooey, listen up. When Yasharal fall, he will turn to another nation and will give them my name, that they may keep my statutes. That they may keep my statutes. Gooey, you have to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. Just like Yasharal, you have to keep the Shabbats. You are required. See, we were supposed to do it and show you. We was the leader. We was to lead you in this. Why do you think in the kingdom, Zechariah ends with all the people in the earth that don't come to worship the king on the Feast of Tabernacles? Do not come to worship the king on the Feast of Tabernacles? By no way. By no way you will receive rain. Why is that written? That is for the other nations. So Gooey, yes, cleave. Don't listen to these people. Don't you listen to these people. Cleave to his, read, study Isaiah 56. There's a place for you. Because you have forsaken me, I will forsake you. If your husband leaves you and turns to another woman, are you going to stay with him? If you're in your right mind, and some women are not. Some women are not in their right mind, but the Most High is in his right mind. If we forsake him, he's going to forsake us. It's that simple. And we see it right here. Because you forsaken me, I will also forsaken you. When you beg for mercy of me, I will show you no favor. And this is us. We commit iniquity. We do things we shouldn't do. I told you, your iniquity is going to get you in trouble. And when trouble comes, death comes knocking at your door. Now you're crying and begging for mercy. And the Most High says, why? I've done everything for you. Why am I going to adhere to you and your prayers, and you're not listening and doing what I say do? This thing goes hand in hand. When we do what he says, he's with us. When we don't do what he says, he is not with us, and he is against us. Watch this. Verse 26. When you call upon me, I will not listen to you. Remember, they're going to cry loud that they may be saved from the hands of Gooey, and none shall be saved. That had to come from this channel over and over and over again until our people get it. Because we're not getting it. So the Most High, you have to see this over. And when you don't get something the first time, you have to hear it again. And if you don't get it, it will continue to come forth. This is when you get a message over and over. when it's very important and you're not listening.